Hi, this is Sylvie. I'm presenting this video for the bank reconciliation statement for 11th class students. So in this video, I gave the introduction and also how to solve the problems. So we just move on to the video now. Yeah, now we are coming to the introduction part for bank reconciliation statement. Here we are going to discuss why we need to prepare a bank reconciliation statement. So I made a picture for it is a triple column cash book. The debit side I made the picture. So in this triple column cash book is maintained by our organizations, maintained in an organization. So in that we maintain both cash and the bank simultaneously. We will be maintaining. So these bank column what we maintain has that will be matched, that has to be matched with the bank statement by the bank statement what is in the bank. So bank statement is nothing but the bankers what they are maintaining has to be matched, but obviously it is not, practically it is not at all possible. So whatever we maintain and the bank statements maintained by the banker won't be same. So for that, so when the balance do not agree, the balance won't be agree. So in that case, the need for preparing of bank reconciliation statement is more important. So next point, what is reconciliation? It is reforming, or that is changing or transforming that went wrong, many mistakes that went wrong, or anything wrong statements or not paid, so that has to be reconciled again. So that is for reconciliation. And the last point is bank reconciliation statement is a statement that reconciles the difference between, make it clear, difference between the bank column of cash book, so what we maintain, with the passbook balance of the banker, that both has to be balanced. So whatever mistakes, whatever happened, that has been reconciled. So they are going back. And just make a visualizer. So how the bank column what we maintain, and in the bank statement what will happen. So there is a practical difficulties what is going on has to be made in this bank reconciliation statement. Okay, here comes the need for a bank reconciliation statement. So the first one is the difference between, they want to know the difference between the cash book and the bank statement. So whatever the bank statement, if the cash book gives you a statement of 10,000, balance of 10,000, and if the bank column shows a statement balance of 5,000, so what is the difference, what is the amount of difference they want to check, or the cross checking, or we can say they want to cross check the statements. And next, to identify the delays in clearance of check, the main thing, because when I am paying a check or receiving a check, I won't deposit the check on the next day in the bank, because the check has a duration of 3 months. So I can deposit or the check for between the 3 months. So there will be a difference over here. And next, to attain the correct balance of cash column of cash book. So it is to know the correct balance, what is the transaction behind, because if there is a difference, so what are all the transactions that made the difference, that has to be known to them. And next, last one is the main thing, they want to know if any fraudulent practices has been taken place, or misuse of funds has been taken place. By making a cross check over it, they can identify the fraudulent practices what has taken place on that day. Okay, so this is the format for bank reconciliation statement. So the first one is a balance as per cash book. So the cash book, if you see that the cash book is nothing but the bank column what we maintain. So we are going to cross check the uh, bank column what we are having with the passbook maintained by the banker. So that is the concept. Okay, so first one, so we are going to now see the banker's passbook, what would have happened on that day. Okay, so add, if the check issued but not presented. I issued a check, but the person who has received the checks and not went to the bank to get the payment. So what will happen? My amount will be, my amount won't be deducted. The same amount will be there. So I am showing that in the add column. And next one is the credit in the passbook. Credits in the passbook. What are the types of credits in the passbook? First one, credits in the sense income, what are the amount we are going to receive. Interest credited in bank statement, so some interest we have been receiving from the bank, maybe from savings or fixed deposits. So that will be directly added upon to your bank account. Okay, the first point over. And next one is the dividend and other income. So dividends or other incomes, when we are receiving from others, from when we are receiving, that will be directly deposited into our bank account. And direct deposit by parties, so directly they are going and depositing into our account, without if they know our accounts, they can go and directly deposit. uh, as the third one, any entries in cash book, bank statement which has the error of increasing the bank. So here it is nothing but an error what we have committed, two-sided, it's a error of omission or making a wrong side entries. So that has to be rectified. So next one, checks deposited, lesser things, less, what will less, we are going to see now. Check deposited but not credited. I deposited a check, my check I deposited into the bank, but the banker had not cleared, so the my amount, obviously my amount won't get increased. And next one, check dishonored. So when I'm deposited a check, but check dishonored, but no, check dishonored in the sense, if I deposited a check in the bank, but the money has been very short, we can say the bounced, the check has got bounced, dishonored in the check has bounced, so I won't receive any money from it, so I'm showing in the lesser column. And next, debits in bank statements. So what are the amount will be debited in the sense reduced. So here interest debited, interest debited. Interest means the amounts, what we, if you are gaining, we have to pay some interest for some works, or some loans what you are getting, means interest will be debited directly, they won't intimate year by year. And next one, insurance premium, insurance premium and loans paid as per standing instruction. It is more important, standing instruction. So standing instruction is the thing, we have been informed or we have gave permission to the banker to pay to these things without my permission. So insurance premium or loans or rents or whatever it is, that will be paid by the banker directly to the concerned parties. Okay, for that the amount will be debited without our permission. And next, direct payment by banker. So the payment made by the banker directly. This is also same type act, standing instruction. And next, fourth one, errors, the same errors. Maybe it may be on the add side or the less side. Errors is nothing but omission or the wrong entries. Depending upon the situation, it differs. We see in the next videos about this. So for easy reference, I made this boxes here. So first, these boxes are very important. We are going. So first one is the bank statement. So the bank statement, if you are seeing, they will give a, if it is a credit balance for bank, credit balance means it is favorable, and cash book means it should be on the debit side. So normally we all know the cash book means debit balance, but bank statement is the new thing. So bank means credit side is the favorable balance, and overdraft debit side means it is a overdraft. Okay, and overdraft balance, it comes on the debit side for bank statement. And next one, next I go to the cash book. For cash book, credit side, that is the overdraft, like it is a cross, we can say that. So this is going on like that. Bank statement, credit is a favorable balance, and for cash, debit is a favorable balance. And for bank, if you take debit side is a overdraft balance, and for cash book, credit side is a overdraft. So we are now going on to the problem session. So problems and how to solve that. So first, I'm going to the heading that when balance as per cash book favorable, cash book in favorable balance, that is debit balance, we are going to see now. So from the following information, prepare bank reconciliation statement to find out balance as per bank statement on 31st to March 2017. So the first we have to see here already. I read this, so I'm going on with that. So cash book balance, this is the first thing we have to see, because with this only we can able to ascertain all the four. It should come in the add side or the less side. Cash book balance. So the cash book balance they have given. So that is in the bank column what we are in the bank column what we are maintaining has to be cross checked with the, cross checked with the bank passbook. So the passbook, I say in short, it is a passbook we have to verify now. That is the banker's book we have to verify. So here, so cash book balance it is given. So that is the bank column what we are maintaining. And first one, we are now going to cross check the banker's book. Check deposited but not yet collected by the bank. I deposited a check, but the banker are not collected. So what will happen? My bank account won't get increased. So I'm going to show in the less side. Okay. So this will come on the less. So it's not very correct. So I'll make so checks issued but not yet presented for payment. I issued a check to one person, but that person has not went to collect the money. So it will be shown on the add column. Okay, because my money won't get reduced here. Okay, and next, bank interest charged. Bank interest has been charged, so the amount has been reduced. Okay, they are been reduced some money from me. And next, rent paid by bank as per standing instruction. Before itself we discussed this standing instruction. The banker has paid the money as per the instruction given by me to the banker. So it will be the amount of money will be reduced. So now we go on to the solution. So then we are going on with the bank reconciliation statement. The first illustration I'm going to work out now for you. So first we are going to write the balance. Balance as per cash book. So the cash book balance is the amount given at the last. Already explained the question. So it is 300. So that is the cash book balance is 300. Now we are going to see cross verify the bank column, bank statement. Okay, so the cash book has been given 300. So whatever given in the cash book, we are going to see now the bank, verify the bank, because we got a bank balance. So I'll just make it clear. So bank book we are going to check that. Okay, and here as per the format we have to write, I'm going to write at and less. Okay, and the first checks deposited but not yet collected by the bank. The check has been deposited by the not been collected. I deposited the check, but the bank has not collected. So if the bank has not collected, we have to show that in the less, because our bank account, in our bank account, the amount won't be deposited. So less. Check, checks deposited, checks deposited, not yet collected, not yet collected. Amount is 500. Sorry. So amount is 500. And next one is a check issued but not yet presented for payment. I issued a check, but the concerned person not went to the bank and received the money. So my amount won't be reduced. So I am showing the amount, this entry in this transaction in the add column. So it's very easy. Whichever going to reduced will be shown in the less, and the amount which going to be add on increase our account. So will be shown on the bank. So checks issued but not yet issued for payment. Checks issued, not presented for payment. Amount is 1000. So the concerned person has not went to the bank and amount so not went to the bank to provide the to proceed the check. So the bank column won't be reduced now. And next heading, third one is this bank interest charge. So bank has charged some interest. So obviously the amount will be reduced for some works. So automatically if you take use a debit card or something or for our transactions, whatever they are doing, they charge some interest. So our bank account will be reduced. Charged amount is 100. Okay. And next rent page. So next heading, rent paid by bank as per standing instructions. I am rent paid as per standing instruction. What a standing instruction is the thing what we have given is the work what we have given to the bank before itself, not on the present date or something. So the bank will do the work for us. So that is known as standing instructions. So here 1000. So we are going to close it now. So 1000. So what 1300 and these totals has to be reduced. So here it will come 800 and 1300 minus this 800 you will get 500. So balance here you are right as per bank statement. Okay, that's all. So whichever is increased, the bank account will be added. So whatever the things will reduce the bank account. So the cash which is reducing, obviously cash only you are going to see. So that will be made on the lesser side. That's all. This is all the first sum. So from the following particulars, this is an exercise sum. So we're going to see that from the following particulars, prepare a bank reconciliation statement as Jayakumar as on 31st December 2016. So the first one is a balance as per a cash book. So the cash book balance has been given here. So we're going to verify or refer the passbook balance, that is the banker's book. So check deposited but not cleared. So 1000 rupees. I deposited a check in the bank, but the amount has not been credited to my account. So I have to show this on the lesser side of my statement. And next, a customer has deposited directly to my bank account. So automatically